Be ready. Start. Madam Speaker, the movement of the exchange rate of the Indian rupee recently has been a matter of concern. Stop. The rupee has depreciated sharply against the dollar since the last week of May. Stop. There are concerns, and justifiably so, of the impact this would have on our economy. Stop. Madam, what triggered the sharp and sudden depreciation was the market's reaction to certain unexpected external developments. Stop. On May 22, 2013, the United States Federal Reserve indicated that it would soon taper its quantitative easing as the US economy was recovering. Stop. This led to a reversal of capital flows to emerging economies, which are now sharply pulling down not just the rupee but also the Brazilian real, the Turkish lira, the Indonesian rupiah, the South African rand, and many other currencies. Stop. While global factors such as tensions over Syria and the prospect of the US Federal Reserve tapering its policy of quantitative easing have caused general weaknesses in the emerging market currencies, the rupee has been especially hit because of our large current account deficit and some other domestic factors. Stop. We intend to act to reduce the current account deficit and bring about an improvement in the functioning of our economy. Stop. In 2010-11 and the years prior to it, our current account deficit was more modest and financing it was not difficult even in the crisis year of 2008-9. Stop. Since then, there has been a deterioration mainly on account of huge imports of gold, higher costs of crude oil imports, and recently of coal. Stop. On the export side, weak demand in major markets has kept our exports from growing. Stop. Exports have been further hit by a collapse in iron ore exports. Stop. Taken together, these factors have made our current account deficit unsustainably large. Stop. Clearly, madam, we need to reduce our appetite for gold, economize in the use of petroleum products, and take steps to increase our exports. Stop. We have taken measures to reduce the current account deficit. Stop. The finance minister has indicated that it will be below $70 billion this year, and we will take all possible steps to ensure that outcome. Stop. These are already showing results with a declining trade deficit in both June and July. Stop. The government is confident that we will be able to lower our current account deficit to $70 billion. Stop. Our medium term objective is to reduce the current account deficit to 2.5% of our GDP. Stop. Our short term objective is to finance the current account deficit in an orderly fashion. Stop. We will make every effort to maintain a macroeconomic framework friendly to foreign capital inflows to enable orderly financing of the current account deficit stock.